Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh. Hey, double honor to the apostles and those that great millstone. This lesson right here, I'm going to call it the fashion of the world passed away. All right, because, this current state, this current system that we live in, the American system, is going to pass away. The scriptures talking about, heaven and earth shall pass away, but the word of the Most High shall remain. And, it's pretty much alluding to the manner of life that Yahweh, has set up and gave us, instructions to pretty much to live on earth, So I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna go into it. 1 Corinthians 7:31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So everything that we see now, the system, whether it be all these groups with all these different ideals, homosexuality, black culture, all these fashions are going to pass away, man. Hey, and especially here in America, they're going to pass away with a great noise, So let me go ahead and get 2nd Esdras real quick. Chapter 7, verses 17. But the point being in 20, all right, because you got people that pretty much think that this way of life is okay, and we know the scriptures say otherwise, especially a lot of the pretty much the way of life, how people go about their daily lives, pretty much they have to do with our will spirit. So it's the 2nd Esdras 7:20. It says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them. All right. And it's mainly going out to everybody that's, pretty much calling themselves American, that's into this democracy. OK, it says, verse 21, for the Most High hath given straight commandment to such as came what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. All right, so the Most High gave us strict commandments, to, as you can see, man, gave us instructions that we may live, and people are in these different fashions of life, all these different subcultures, and and pretty much just living their life to the fullest without regarding the Most High, his laws. All right. And that's why he's going to come down on this place. He's going to judge this place. And he's going to bring great wrath upon this place. All right. Verse 22. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things. And you know what? It goes straight into my lesson, man, because people imagine these vain things, these vain philosophies. The woman equal to man. That's a vain philosophy because, it's not order. It's not the order that the Most High set up. The homosexual, the LGBTQA movement, that's nothing but eugenics, and they're against creation, meaning, they're against breeding, and they're more about their lust, toward one another, a whole lot of things, black culture, this hip hop culture that's pushed on the people, that these are fashions of the world, man. These are not the things you're going to see in the kingdom of heaven. All right. You're not going to see our people sagging their pants. You ain't going to see a woman out of order, cursing out her man, cursing out her children. The woman is going to be delicate, in order, raising her children the right way in the kingdom. All right. Because the law, we understand, is a shadow of things to come, which the scriptures say that, and deceive themselves, verse 23, and deceive themselves by their wicked deeds, instead of the Most High, that he is not, and knew not his ways. All right. And that's how people are now. OK. It says, but his law have they despised and denied his covenant. In his statutes have they not been faithful and have not performed his works. You know, and mainly let's talk about the children of Israel. But you got Esau who claiming that he's us, who's claiming that they're the children of the Most High, and they have taken the Bible, the book of the Most High, and used it to validate their authority. When the Most High is going to take them out of authority for for the mischievous, hurtful, and evil things that they've done on the earth and to the people of the earth, and mainly the children of Israel. All right. So let me see. Let me go ahead and get what it says. The scriptures say heaven and earth shall pass away. You know, heaven and earth shall pass away. So this present current rulership that we're under is going to pass away. All right. And it tells you that clearly. Matthew 24 and 30. Let me see. I started 35. All right. Just to get the point. It says heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. All right. So the Most High's words are not going to pass away, man. You know, his word is, the law that he set up. OK, there ain't going to be no homosexuals in the kingdom of heaven. OK, there ain't going to be no women that's out of order and that usurp authority over men. There ain't going to be no woman having multiple male partners. OK, everything's going to be in order. All right. So everything that these people are talking about, they can keep talking, but the Lord is going to, he's going to consume this place with fire in his wrath. All right. It says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. All right. So, the days are coming. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And this is the time of the coming of the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai, whom the world calls Jesus Christ. He's going to come. OK. And these are the days of Noah. These are exactly like the days of Noah, because look at it, everything that everyone's doing. People are being perverse on a level where they weren't perverse like this ever throughout history. You always had, perverse societies who were froward in their ways. But America is the most froward country known to man, known to history. All right. So it says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. All right. And then it goes into the rapture pretty much, but that's going to happen, man. This is happening now as we speak. People are, we're more worried about themselves, more worried about getting married, and not minding, the things that's happening on the earth as far as the signs go, because it's signs that we're supposed to see to signal Lord's coming. More, it's like an alarm. All right. Now, this is what the Lord is saying. All right, James 4:4, ye adulterers, ye adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? All right, so those that people that be friends of this world, they get along to go along. They have respect to persons. They don't judge people because they're friends, and it's not about that. It's about justice. So you're supposed to call out the LGBTQA because they're volatile to society. They are part of the reason why society won't continue. They're part of the reason why, they're warring against, men's masculinity. And that's why they're trying to feminize us, and they're even putting depressants in our foods, you know. So it's an all-out war against, the male, amongst other things that I can mention. But that's where we at with this thing right now. So you got a lot of people that have friendship with the world. They're okay with certain things that's happening in this world, and they're fine with it. But that's hatred, enmity, meaning hatred with the Most High. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. And you see that, all right? You see that in Christianity, that they're friends of the world. They're friends of the world, all right? They want to hug, they want everybody in to basically get saved, one of the big excuses they use now is, they have been for some time now, is that God doesn't hate the sinner, he hates the sin. And that's totally opposite. The scriptures say he's angry with the sinners every day. Or he's angry with the wicked every day. I believe in Psalms, So, this was nothing but a quick lesson, man. Just showing you, hey, man, this current fashion of this world will pass away. It will not remain. All right. Let me see. Let me get the law as a shadow of things to come, because people fail to realize that God, the Most High, he's the one that set the standard. All right. He's the one that sets the standard. All right. So, let me see. Salaki. All right. Yeah, Hebrews 10:1 had it. Well, no, I had Romans. Hebrews 10:1, it says, for the law having a shadow of things to come, meaning the kingdom, is alluding to the kingdom, and not the very image of things, all right, can never with those sacrifices which they offered year by year continually make the comers thereunto perfect. All right, so we had a sacrificial law, and that we abided by, only to amend sin, only to get a sin offering, to cover our sin. But the Most High, he's going to make us perfect. All right. And that's part of the new fashion of the world, Let me see. Because he's going to make us perfect in our inward parts. So this is Hebrews 8:8. It says, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Jacob, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt. Because they continued not in my covenant, I regarded them not, said the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts. And I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. All right. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor. All right. And every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. All right. So the Most High is going to make his ways known and perfect among the children of Israel. All right. So we're never going to go off again. OK. We're never going to doubt the Most High. OK. All right. So, Jeremiah 6:16. And I'm going to stop it right here. All right. Jeremiah 6:16. It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. All right. Because he gave us perfect instruction to live already. We already have it in his book, all these laws, these 613 laws. But they said we will not walk therein. And that's why people are dying. That's why people are getting put to death left and right. Nobody really has an answer. But if you was paying attention when I was reading Ezra, it tells you, man, the Lord, people died because they couldn't stand the laws of the Most High. So, hey, that was the repercussion for them doubting the Most High's laws and not keeping His covenant. But with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Wahar HaKodash. Hey, because you know, this fashion of the world is gonna pass, man. Everything that people believe in now, that's gonna be dissolved, man. You know, the scriptures talk about a great noise, man. That great noise is gonna represent those thermonuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles that's gonna wipe this place clean, because fire is the best cleaning agent. Hey, and I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Hey, shalom to you, Akim, all across the earth, pushing His word and truth. Hey, shalom.